So as you can see, this is the Arduino microcontroller, and it has a cable that comes with it, which you can see plugs back into the back of your computer, just into a normal USB port. So that's what that looks like. And this is the Grove base shield. So that's what it looks like underneath. And what this allows you to do is essentially plug it into this one here. Check I can do it the right way while trying to hold my camera. It just slots straight in. There we go. On both sides and lines up all the pins like that. Nice and simple. And essentially that means now you're all ready to plug sensors straight into it instead of needing to put lots of little wires into all these little holes, etc. It makes it a lot easier. So as part of the Grove system, you have all sorts of sensors, etc. that can come along with it, and they simply plug in. So that's what makes it so easy. So here, for instance, we have, this is a nice LCD backlight. So you've got 2 lines of text, and you can change the color of the background as well. You've got, this is the moisture sensor. This one's a temperature and humidity sensor. Just to show you some other examples, this one is just a plain temperature sensor, and this one's a button, so you can connect up buttons, etc. So now you can see that I've plugged in some of the sensors. So for instance, the moisture sensor or temperature sensor that usually plug into, these are the analog input pins. But basically you can look up online exactly where, it's pretty straightforward to find out where different sensors need to plug into the various ports. And your backlight here can plug into, it's usually one of the 12C. Okay, and that's pretty much all the setup that you would need in order to write a program that would allow the moisture sensor to be placed into a plant and for you to display what you want in terms of writing onto the LCD. So the actual setup of the equipment is very easy. The hardest part is all the coding. So now you can see that I've got the Arduino website up on my computer, and you just go to the software and then the download section, and you can download for whatever operating system or computer that you have. So I'm going to choose Mac because I have a Mac. Download it. It doesn't take long at all. Just give it a few seconds to download. It's almost there. Okay, so once it's downloaded, you can go there and you can just click on it, and that will open it up on your computer. Okay, so this is just the main window that you'll get, and that is where you'll type your programs. You can have a look at this menu at the top. It's just various bits and pieces that we can go through, but just to give you a bit of an idea of where everything is. Okay, and the main thing that you'll need to start is to check that you've got your Arduino in the right port. Mine's actually not coming up because it's not working at the moment, but yeah, so that you'd go and find and make sure it's clicked on the right thing. And then you can have some example codes. So I've already downloaded these example codes, and just to show you quickly, this is a pretty simple code that would allow you to display the temperature, and if it was hot, it would change the backlight to a different color as opposed if it was cool, and you set the settings. And I'll just quickly scroll through that. As you can see, it's actually relatively long even for such a simple program, but you can find a lot of these programs already pre-made on the internet just to show you as an example.